Hey Jerry, my name's Chris. I just wanted to respond to your vlog about online and offline friendships and relationships and connections. I just wanted to tell you what I thought was interesting about it. Wanted to give you some feedback on what I thought you were trying to get across, what point I thought you were trying to get across. I also wanted to tell you, what I got from it, how it affected me personally. And I could tell you some examples from my personal experience with having friends online as opposed to offline, and how it works for me. Hopefully you can get some good feedback on it. I also wanted to tell you what flaws you had in your argument. Now I'm not being confrontational or anything. I just want to tell you what I thought could make your argument stronger when you're talking about critics of using vlogs and the internet as a medium of communication with other people. I also want to tell you what I thought worked with it, and what I think you should do. Basically, I was just going to give you some advice that I had. You could take it or leave it, but it is what it is. And I also wanted to talk about what I'll do with the information, the knowledge, the experience that I got from your vlog. So here goes, man. Hopefully you get something insightful. So, through the use of things like vlogs or Skype, video conferences online, they're really good. They actually, I agree with you in a sense that they actually strengthen relationships with people, because you feel just as much. If I could tell you a story, my uncle was in Iraq for the army, and his kids, he missed him, and he has 3 young girls, and they all missed him. But once a week, the commanders over there would allow the soldiers to go on Skype or to post videos on YouTube of them, just to basically show their kids and family that they're okay. And that really helped him and his kids get through it. They were there for a year and a half, and they got through that through the use of vlogs, and it's stronger than telephone conversations, because you can actually look into the lens of someone else. You can look at the computer screen. You can look on YouTube about how your kids are doing, watching them play baseball or soccer or just having fun while you're off in the military. And it was helpful for him. And so I do agree with you in a sense that they are good for strengthening relationships, and you feel just as much in online relationships as you do offline relationships. It's just a different way of communicating with each other, and it's technology, it's the way things are headed. So I just wanted to give you a little my personal experience with vlogs and online video, online friendships. Alright, man, so a flaw I saw in your argument was you didn't really explain to people how to transfer online friendships into the physical world, the non-virtual world. And I agree. Making friends online is, it's cool, it's easy, and it's different. It's a different way of communicating with people across the world. You can make friends with people you might never have met in real life had there not been vlogs, or had there not been Skype or mediums like that. But what I would like to have heard you say was how you would transfer your virtual friendships into a more physical world, a physical reality. Because I agree, online friendships, you feel just as much talking to other people online, meeting other people online, having debates on personal, political, social issues, or whether you're playing Xbox online and you guys are looking at each other and you guys are fighting in World of War, or World at War, Call of Duty, or if you're just vlogging to other people and having other people watch what you're saying and having other people respond to you, something that you could never do without using vlogs. I thought you had that nailed down. but if you could just explain how, it would be cool to transfer the online world into the physical arena, of face to face, physical touch, contact. It would have been cool. Another problem I had with your argument was you don't mention, how over dependent on meeting people online can transfer into your personal and social life. Because I agree that meeting people online is a good thing. It's cool. Like I said before. But if you could just explain something about not over depending on meeting people online, that you neglect meeting people in the physical world because you have online friends. It's like a balance. You have your online friends and your offline friends, and online friends are another category of friends. Online and offline friends are just two different categories. But what would be? I thought it would be cool if you could mesh those friends together and just make them one group of friends as physical human beings, and your virtual world. Alright, man, so one thing that I thought was really good about your argument was when you said that you feel just as much, with the connections online than you do offline. That I totally agree with. You can, get mad at someone online if they're pissing you off, or, you could love someone online. You can just make just as much connections online as you can offline, and you feel the same way. So it is, in a sense, your own reality. And there's a popular quote that says perception is reality, and I think you really honed in on that, because what we believe to be real is what is real. And I think you really got that point across when attacking critics. Because a lot of critics, they don't think objectively, and that hurts them, because they're just seen as closed-minded individuals. And you basically said to them, look, I think on my online friendships are just as real as the people that I meet offline. They're just as real. When you said that, I thought you nailed the critics on the head, and I thought you had an excellent point. That was a strength in your argument, and it really helped me. It really hooked me, actually. It hooked what I thought about online friendships, because I walked into this thinking, man, I'm not going to meet anyone online. But after watching your vlog over and over again, I thought, what, this guy has a good point. I just wanted to say, you hooked me, you persuaded me to actually try to meet people online. Just meet some friends, maybe from around the area, so I can go out and meet them. Or, just from Australia. I don't know, and then if I ever go to Australia, I'll meet them. So that's what I got from your vlog, man. It really made me have a bigger picture in my head about the way the world works. And I thought, if Jerry can do it, so can I. So cheers.